Good evening, everybody. Welcome to this show. Welcome to the Blind Gooner on this Christmas Eve. Listen, I hope you're all doing well. I hope you're all having a wonderful time with whatever you're doing. I know some of you in the chat don't celebrate Christmas, but if you celebrate, yeah, listen, I hope you're all having a wonderful, wonderful day. A wonderful Christmas Eve. Listen, happy holidays to everybody. What I thought I'd do this evening is big up 14 people watching. So what I thought I'd do this evening is basically I thought I'd just come on, have a little bit of a laugh. Do you know what I mean? A little bit of a giggle. Listen, there's no topics or agendas today, and it's specific. It doesn't have to be a football stream. It can be a stream about anything. Listen, I'll read your comments out. I have got a few people potentially joining me. I know Sam from Sam Greenwood TV is joining. He's going to be like 15 minutes late. And also, I just want to apologise. Listen, I had planned to do a review of Man City and look ahead to the Chelsea game, but unfortunately, due to my house potentially getting flooded, it kind of all went out the window. It's a bit of a madness over the last couple of days. But yeah, big up everybody watching. And remember, keep smashing the likes. Gee, already 10 likes on this video before we've gone live. Big up everybody watching. Listen, I'm gonna read some of your comments straight away. So bear with me while I go through these comments. Let me try and let's have a look here. Right, let's have a look here. Right, there we go. So big up Taib, big up Omar. Arsenal might sign another reject manager from PSG. Let's have a look. Yeah, big up all of you in the chat. Big up Bargav, big up Russ. Big up the West Ham podcast said will Miss Melina join. I'm not sure. I think she might be with her family, but I have sent her the link if she wants to come on. Big up Russ. Big up Bordy and Laura. Apologies if I've butchered your name, but thanks for tuning in. Yep. Big up John Wayne. Let's big up Jack. Big up Bargav. I think I've already said that. Big up Steve. Says, how are you keeping today? Big up Tubbs. Big up John the Revenite as well. Let's have a look. Yeah, big up Benjamin as well. Big up Benjamin J, who's new to the channel. I just want to say this as well. I want to big up all the 45 subscribers that subscribed yesterday off the back of doing Claude stream. So big up. Big up to you. He says, Daniel, love your channel. Big up to you. Happy Christmas. How do you sum up how this season has gone for Arsenal up until Christmas? Well, to be honest, mate, fucking dreadful. it's not really happened, is it? We've not really got going yet. And I don't think we'll ever get going. But yeah, dreadful, mate. Absolutely dreadful. Big up Harry. Uh, let's have a look. Big up Frankie. Jack says Banter Claude should be the new Arsenal manager. We've already got him. Big up Omar. He said, enjoy the festivities before Boxing Day because we're going to get slapped on Boxing Day. Yeah, we are. We are. Big up. Where's Santa Claus tonight? It's hilarious. Absolutely hilarious. But yeah, big up everybody. And yeah, like I say, Sam is joining me. But do me a favor and smash the likes. Would really appreciate that. So yeah, Sam is joining. But yeah, we got 24 people watching. So yeah, big up all you legends as well in the chat. Big up all you legends, 24, 23 of you watching. So yeah, big up everybody. So yeah, big up all you guys watching. And keep putting your comments in because, like I say, Sam will be joining me very shortly. He's just going to be a bit late, so I guess until then, I'll read out your comments and I'll answer them. Where was I? Jesus Christ, they're moving mad. Tyrone says Arteta out the 27th of December. So Thomas Tuchel was sacked today, and already people are speculating that Edu has been on the phone to him. I don't really have a favourite, to be honest. Yeah, I think Lee Judges is great, and Steve, I think Lee Judges is great. Claude, fantastic guy. But yeah, I don't really have favourites, man. I tend not to have favourite people. Big up Arsenal Manic. Hope you're well, mate. Stephen McMahon says Arsenal going to have long day versus Chelsea. Pochettino could go to PSG. Remember, I told you Pochettino 2 months ago. Now too late. Allegri still available. Yeah, that's the problem with our board. They don't bloody act when it's necessary. But do you know what? Our board is just mad. Our board is just mad. Maybe even tried to persuade Rodgers. Pochettino could go to PSG. Pick up John 1886. Pick up Taib again. Yeah. So yeah, big up everybody, and yeah, hope you're all looking forward to your Christmas. Because like somebody there in the chat said that it isn't going to be Christmas on Boxing Day because yeah, listen, bloody our team is probably going to get absolutely fucking battered again. But listen, you know, I hope you're all you know, enjoying the festivities on this Christmas Eve. We're probably a few hours away from Christmas Day, but yeah, I hope you're all enjoying the festivities and all that. So oh, okay, yeah. I wondered. So you must be commenting on Facebook and YouTube. Don't take too much tomorrow, says Omar. Taib's not a big fan of Tuchel. PSG are 1 point off the top and they sacked their manager. Arsenal is a smaller club. Yeah, exactly. Exactly, mate. Exactly. We just fucking dreadful, mate. You know, we are just fucking dreadful. Emery couldn't manage Neymar. Arteta doesn't have a clue. No man management. Thomas Tuchel is a no-brainer. He doesn't play defensive. Yeah. Yeah. I had a very good streak. Yeah, which one were you on? You on about the one with the one I done on Claude's Arsenal Manic? Yeah, I got gained like 40 or 45 subscribers as well off the back of that stream. So yeah, it's this channel, right, is growing mad. The next target I'd like to hit is 2K. So yeah, I'd love to get to 2K. Arteta survives the sack after the Chelsea defeat. I'm done. Yeah. Yeah, big up the West Ham podcast. See you in a bit. Reuben Caution, big up. Pochettino will win Champions League with PSG this season, I'm sure of it. Big up Steve, the Arsenal misfit. Hope you're well, mate. Yeah, big up everybody. Yeah, I'm trying to Arsenal Manic as well. So they need to feature on other channels too. Yeah, I'm trying to, mate. I really am, but it's hard because you know, in order to feature on other channels, they've got to want you on their channel as well. And if I guess it comes down to if people want me on their channels, if enough people who watch it want me on their channels, then I guess they're probably, you know, the people running the channels would make it happen. But I'm trying to, mate. But it's not easy. It's you know, it's unfortunately I you know, apart from Claude who gets me on, and Claude's a very decent bloke, a lot of the other guys just, you know, I'm way down on their pecking order of people to get on. So it's you know it's a bit kind of listen, it is what it is, isn't it? If they want me, they know where I am. I can't believe Kevin and Simply score prediction. Taib says, "Do you reckon your channel will grow quicker than your hair, mate?" My hair grows like mad. Sorry, I'm not able to join you, mate. I'm just spending time with my family pre-Christmas. Margaret has sent me a message that I believe you may have a business donation. Please check if you can. Let me have a look. Yeah. Sorry, I just got a message. I missed. Wait, bear with me, guys. Did I miss a super chat? Let me try and find it. Did I miss a super chat? Can somebody tell me if I missed a super chat? Because it's way up the chat. If I did, apologies. Do you know what? Is the chats were moving mad, and when I looked at the comments, they were moving 25. There was 25 comments, and rather than just go for everybody's comment, I just scrolled right down to the bottom because the chat's moving mad. But if I missed a super chat, I'd just like to apologize. And if I can find it, I will get it up on the screen. Yeah, I'm trying to find it, Melina. I'm trying. No, I didn't see that. Have I not missed it? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I thought I. Yeah, I thought because I just got told that I'd missed the super chat. Steve says, to give you an interest in how Arsenal, I missed it. Yeah, Steve, it's bad, isn't it, mate? It's total bad. Total bad. Right, where's this here? Where's... Oh, there we go. Yeah, so to give you an idea how interested in Arsenal, disinterested in Arsenal, I didn't watch. I forgot about the Man City game, and I watched it back and realised that we are only a Leno injury away from relegation. Do you know what, Steve? That sums it up, mate. That sums up Arsenal altogether. Yeah, apologies, guys, if I have missed it. Do you know what? The chat's moving so mad. So, guys, bear with me. I'm just going to bring in Sam. He is... there we go. Let's bring in Sam.
Merry Christmas, everyone. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, mate. How you doing?
Not too bad. Not too bad. How you doing?
Yeah, mate. How's it going? How's it?
I just had my Christmas meal because here in Norway we have our Christmases today. Really, our big celebration is today. Yes, I just had a nice Christmas meal and just been relaxing now and been good of you to do a show. It's nice to do something than just sit and do nothing. So yeah, it's good.
Yeah,
good
I wasn't going to do one.
Yeah.
I wasn't going to do one, and I just sat here and I was just like, do you know what? I might as well do one because I never got to do my review of the other game, and I never got to do the preview of the Chelsea game because my house got flooded. So I've been trying to clear all the mess up from that.
Oh yeah, that's unlucky, mate.
It was like a fucking rainforest in here. Literally, how it didn't mess up the electrics.
You were lucky.
It was mad.
You were lucky. Anyway, Bargav's just come with a super chat if you want to read it, or do you want me to read it, or it's up to you?
I'm going to find it, mate, because I'm going to put it up on the screen. Bear with me.
Yeah. Just want to say hello to everyone.
There we go. Let me try and... $10
$10 super chat. So he spent the rest of his Christmas money then. Thank you, Bargav.
I'm good. There we go. He says, Merry Christmas to everybody. You, Melina, Simpy, and Kevin. Always feel blessed to watch your stream and watch your channel grow. And listen, mate, thanks for the super chat. And if you did put it in earlier, I apologize that I missed it. Do you know what? This chat is moving so mad because there's loads of people in the chat. And I apologize if I missed it again earlier. So, I don't like to miss super chat, especially when you guys, put money in, make a donation and that. So apologies if I missed it there. But the chat is moving mad, considering with all the new subscribers I've got as well. This channel's just gone crazy.
Yeah, it's getting faster, isn't it? Yeah. The more subs you get, the quicker the chat goes. I just want to address the chat. I just want to say happy holidays, Merry Christmas to everyone, and hope you're having a nice time. See all the regulars and some new guys and gals in the chat as well. It's great to see you here. I just want to say hello to some of the regulars like like Steve FC, Seven, Arsenal Maniac, Miss Molina, of course, Omar, Taib, Tyrone,
Yeah.
Jack, Bargav, Nitish is here, Jack and the Headbangers, I already said him. John Wayne, John 1886, Steve, the Arsenal Misfit. It's nice to see you guys here. Thanks for saying hello, and I want to say hello back to you guys. Hope you're having a really nice Christmas and enjoying yourselves and relaxing and in true Taib style, Merry Poonmas to everyone.
Yeah, it's mad. It's mad. It is just mad. But yeah. So you were saying, Sam, just there, that Christmas, you guys have your dinner in today.
Yeah, so I can tell you a bit. I can tell you a bit about the differences in culture there. It's quite interesting. So I live in Norway. I've been here since 1994. Norwegian mother and English father, basically. So I moved here when I was just about nearly 14. So the Norwegian culture for Christmas is, what they do here is Christmas Eve is their big day. And it's tradition from many years ago, where basically what they do is they would all go to church normally like at about 5 o'clock. And then after church at 6 o'clock, all the bells would ring and everyone would go home and eat dinner at 6 o'clock. And then after dinner that's traditionally Christmas time. After when the bells have rung out from the church, that's the Christmas time. And you go home, eat dinner, and after dinner you open up all your presents. So everyone sits around, everyone gets together as a family, eats dinner, and you open up all your presents around the tree and everything, or however you want to do it, after dinner. So it's done in the evening. And so everything's done in the evening then on Christmas Eve, or the big dinner, the Christmas opening, everything. And then traditionally Christmas Day, which is the big day, in most of Europe and the Western world and everything. Christmas Day, we just spend that day relaxing. We have a nice meal in the evening with family, another nice meal. But then the day is really just spent relaxing, and the kids play with their toys, and you don't have to get up mad early in the morning because the kids have already opened their toys in the evening on Christmas Eve and all that. So, it's a slightly different culture, and it's an interesting one I've grown up with. So, yeah, that's the way it works over here. It's a bit different to everyone else.
Yeah. Nitesh says, Sam, who's ringing your bells this Christmas?
I tell you what, I'm by myself, unfortunately. I was supposed to go back to the UK because I normally spend every Christmas back in the UK with family there in London. But I wasn't, of course, to various ongoing situations, couldn't do that this year. So unfortunately, I'm here by myself. I managed to sort out a nice meal, and unfortunately, it's like Christmas Eve. All the hookers are they're all taken, mate. You can't get them. They're like 2 or 3 times the price. I haven't got that money, so Nitish should have to borrow me one of your hookers, mate. Send them over from Mumbai, and then I'll be able to get something going.
Yeah. And we've got to address this, Sam, because lots of comments in the chat. I know I wasn't going to really talk about football, but you know what? Football Channel comes up. Thomas Tuchel's been sacked by PSG, so a lot of early suggestions that he could be potentially replacing Arteta if Arteta
I don't want him. I don't want him. He's a big name, but I just don't want him. I just don't think he suits us, to be honest. He's a big name. I know he did a decent job at Dortmund. A lot of the PSG fans today I've seen have been talking. They reckon he did a decent job for them as well. But with PSG, the only thing they care about is the Champions League, isn't it? Because they know they're going to win their league no matter what, and basically their cup most years, and all they care about is the Champions League, whether they win it or not. And if you don't win it, you get sacked. Yeah. And so unfortunately, he's been victim to that. And I mean, he's a decent manager. You can't deny that. But for me, I just don't think he suits Arsenal, because we need someone who has experience in a tough situation. Knows how to get things done, to be hard, make the right decisions, and be a bit of a fighter, really, and that's why, for me, I think Rafa Benitez is a very good fit for us, because he is in the unique position of having experience in both, relegation battles and also winning titles, you know, with top clubs. So that's why for me, Benitez is a perfect fit.
Sorry to cut you off there, Sam. I'm just going to bring in got another guest on this Christmas Eve. Let's bring in. Wait there. Oh, what's going on here?
Just want to say to Stephen McMahon, yes, I have been to Tromsø in Norway. It's a very, very beautiful city, or small city, right up in the north.
Yeah. I was going to bring in Claude, but he's just jumped out, so he was there backstage.
I probably his connection's probably up and down. Or he's probably spilt booze all over his phone.
What's that, sorry?
I was just saying probably either lost his connection or he spilt booze all over his phone, probably.
But big up 23 people watching.
I tell you what, it's good to get together on Christmas Eve like this, isn't it? I mean, there's nothing to do. Let's be honest. The telly's boring. You know, why not get together and have a chat?
Yeah.
Yes, Stephen, that's correct. You go just a bit further north from where I'm in the Oslo area. You go just a bit further north from where I am, and it doesn't get light this time of year. It's true. You don't need to go far up into Norway before you're at that transitional area where the sun doesn't come up above the horizon. So, just slightly in the morning, and then it will go back down again. But yeah, you'll get darkness for all day basically, and it is depressing unless you grow up with it. I can tell you that I was up there for a few days, winter days here and there, and I can't take it. I hate it where you don't know whether it's day or night or what's going on. Better down here, and when you get to summertime, then when the sun doesn't go down, that's more fun because then you can stay out all night and you don't really care what time it is then either, you know. So you got the sun all night then as well, which is the reverse in summertime. That's more fun.
Yeah.
Thanks, Nitish. I hope you paid for them.
Jesus Christ. Jesus, and it's just...
Yeah, I'm coming to the Philippines as soon as I get my vaccine, which I hope to get within the next couple of months now, because I've started doing them here now. And being a fat, ugly fucker, I'm one of the first people to get it. So as soon as I get my vaccine, I'm going to be going to the Philippines for about a month for various reasons. But yeah, I do love the Philippines. Really nice country. And so I'll be going there, and hopefully, depending what happens, I want to try and move there within the end of the year or next year. I mean 2022, either by the end of 2021 or during beginning of 2022. I'd ideally like to move over there.
Yeah. Oh my God! So big up everybody in the chat. Big up all you legends.
Temperature here at the moment is turned a bit colder here now. We're at 0, -1, -2, but we don't have a lot of snow. Well, we don't have any snow really here in the lower areas. You go up a bit, of course, in elevation, it's all going to be snow. But down here where we are, we normally have snow this time of year, but we don't. So we can thank global warming for that. I mean, the other day it was 9 degrees, so it's just completely unheard of for this time of year. Late December getting towards late December and 9 degrees. But today's been cold again, so it's turning colder towards January, I think. But still no snow. We don't have any snow here in the lower areas, which is pretty unusual. Miss Melina enjoying her Hennessy. Big up, Melina. Enjoy your Hennessy. Enjoy that. Relax. Be nice.
You know what, right? I've got 2 liters of JD, and then my mum.
That's nice. That's
nice.
And
then my mum just brought me a gift set, a JD gift set, because she came over and we sort of opened her presents because we're not going to see her tomorrow because she's going to my nan's, and with all these restrictions, so she just kind of broke the rules this evening a little bit, but bollocks to it. And she just put it in there. She just brought a gift. She brought a massive, great big chocolate hamper, which has got about 100 chocolate bars in it. It's like proper insane.
Wow.
And she brought us she brought Suzanne some clothes, and then she brought me some clothes, and then a JD gift set. So that that JD glass is going to get a lot of use out of it over the next couple of days.
So do you like your whiskey neat then, or do you like to mix it with something?
You know what? It's kind of interesting. Like, so I've got the ordinary one. I tend to mix it. But I just brought a liter of the Apple one, the Apple JD.
Oh, I haven't tried that. I haven't tried that.
Yeah. So I just brought a liter. It was on offer at Tesco, so I just went and thought I just brought a liter of the ordinary one and a liter of the Apple one. So along with all my, I think I've got about 4 or 5 bottles in the cupboard as well. So
wow.
Yeah, do you know what it is, right? Wow. Whenever JD's on offer, I always buy it because it's so expensive when it's not on offer. I'm like,
yeah, it makes sense. It makes sense.
Even if I don't need it, I'm still buying it.
Makes sense. That's what you call smart economics.
Yeah. So when it's on offer, I'm buying it. But big up 24 people watching.
Do you want me to read through some of the chats, or
go for it. If you read some of the chat, I'm just going to try and message Claude back just to see what happened.
Okay, so I'm just going to start further up the chat here. Letitia's got some crazy comments here. I love it. People talking about Christmas, enjoying the Christmas. I hope you're all having a nice Christmas. We'll start in 11. Would I go for the Chelsea game? Or I can't really be bothered to go through that at the moment, but there's 3 players I definitely wouldn't start with, and that's Bellerin, Xhaka, and William. I just really hope we don't see any of those 3 on the Boxing Day game, but I think we're going to see at least 2 of them. I think. Thomas Tuchel. Yeah, like I said, he's a well-known manager, big name. He's done some decent things with Dortmund. The PSG fans seem to have liked him. But I just don't think he's the right fit. Yes, of course, he's better than Arteta. I would definitely say that. But I just don't think he's the right fit for Arsenal, to be honest. I would prefer Benitez. That's my opinion. Merry Christmas, guys. Ched is in the house. DJ Samuel, Merry Christmas. There's a new one, DJ Samuel. I haven't seen him before, but welcome. Of course, we've got our resident Filipino, Tubbs. Is in the house. Nice to see you, my friend. Yep, I hope to get over to your side of the planet there, as I said, very soon. What else we got here? Kids play with their toys using... I'm using all the right code words, yep. Arsenal Manning saying, forget Tuchel. Tuchel was sacked by a team 10 times better than ours. What do you think you do with Arsenal? Quite a relevant point. Trent is saying he reckons most of Europe do it my way. I think most do it Norwegian way. No, I don't think most of Europe actually have their celebration with their gift opening in the evening of Christmas Eve. I don't think so. I think most countries do their bit on Christmas Day. I think so anyway. Steve, I have been to Tromsø, right up in the north of Norway. It's a beautiful city. They call it the Paris of the North. Very, very nice little city there. A lot of old buildings and that in the centre bit, and it's in a fjord. It's right in the middle of a fjord as well, an island in the fjord, which is really nice. Omar,
big up everybody as well. Big up the 30 likes as well already.
Big
up.
Smash button, folks.
Keep smashing that like button, and this channel's moving absolutely mad.
Mary Poonmus. Russ is in the house. Mary Poonmus.
Yeah, big up.
So we've got Bargav, Condetti, Trippier is banned for 10 games. I need to write back. Yeah. How many different people are there in Norway? For example, I've heard of the Sami people. Yeah, we have our own indigenous people right up in the north called the Sami. They're like our old, indigenous people really right up in the north. They speak a different language, but there's not many of them. West Brom sacked Bilic after he got a draw away to City. Arteta is still here. Yep, it's pretty crazy. Pretty And Tubbs is saying, sweet, the Philippines ain't ready for Sam Poon, man. I'll tell you that. I'm gonna have some fun over there when I get over there, mate. And it says if we lose tomorrow and Brighton, Burnley win their matches, we are officially in the relegation battle. And that is correct. That is correct. So yeah, let's not try and focus on that now. Let's have a nice Christmas. Yeah, Revenite in the building. Big up Punta Claus.
So yeah, Sam, what do you guys do on Christmas Day then? Like,
yeah, so basically
Christmas
Day is just a day for relaxing, really. Because then you get up in the morning, sort of normal time. You don't have to get up at crazy hours with the kids and that, because they've already had their blast and their fun in the evening before. So they're not as crazy to get up early in the morning normally on Christmas Day. And so it's just a day of relaxing, really. And then in the evening, you will get together again and have a nice meal in the evening, a Christmas dinner in the evening. But the whole day is just really spent relaxing and stuff, because the main dinner and the main gift opening, everything's happened the evening before on Christmas Eve. So it's quite nice. I quite like it, actually. Of course, I got used to it through the years, but I actually prefer it that way, because with Christmas Day, you got kids. Well, I don't have kids, but I can imagine with kids, you got to get up what ungodly hours in the morning and start opening presents, and your day starts at like 5, 6 a.m. or whatever. By the time you get to dinner, you're absolutely knackered, aren't you? So but of course it's a lovely tradition. Of course, I'm just saying I can see how it's more tiring, I think, to do it that way. But it's different cultures, different things. It's lovely. Christmas is lovely anywhere. If you celebrate Christmas, I think it's lovely anyway. You celebrate it, really. Yeah. So, and then on Boxing Day is not really. Boxing Day, I know, is a big thing, of course, in the UK. But Boxing Day over here, it's not really a day for Norwegians. It's just really another day. It's just really another day of relaxation, and you normally have a few leftovers. That's the same type of tradition. We'll have a few leftovers on that day. That'll be like a leftovers dinner day. And we normally don't really gather the family, but it's become more of a tradition where if you're a split family, you have children, split children or whatever, you normally try and divide up, who goes to whose family, basically on Boxing Day, to maybe have a meal there or whatever. It can be used as an extra day of getting people together, but traditionally it's not really a very important day.
Yeah, that's mad. So do you got? Is it? Have they put in rules because of the COVID stuff now?
Yeah, unfortunately, we've had a spike here as well during the start of the winter now. So they have put in strong quarantine rules again. So basically, you can't be more than, I think it's more than 6 people in a household now. Getting together for dinners and that, and all the bars and restaurants are all closed. Well, most of them, because the regulations are so strict on distancing, and you can't serve alcohol. They've stopped serving alcohol, so there's not many places are open either now. Most of them are closed down, and you're not supposed to really go out. You're supposed to stay indoors as much as you can. You're only supposed to go out for essentials, like food, at the moment. So we have this until the new year.
Yeah, it's mad. It's just total mad. It's not like it, hopefully next year things will be a lot better. Hopefully next year things will be there'll be none of this crap. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's just
yeah. I mean, I think we're going to start seeing things improve now with the vaccine coming, right? I mean, it's more and more people are going to be vaccinated, and I think that's going to sort of bring a lot of society back to normal again towards the summer, because when you have enough people vaccinated, then the virus should really not be a problem anymore. So hopefully, I think sometimes towards the summertime, about the summertime, we should start seeing things start to look more normal again. That's what I think, and but definitely by the end of 2021, we'll be getting back to normal. I feel very certain of that. We've had a terrible 2020. I mean, Jesus, all the lockdowns in it, and you guys in the UK. I mean, what the hell has Boris and those bunch of twats been doing? I mean, you don't know whether you're coming or going. You know, are you in lockdown? You're tier 1, you're tier 4, you're tier 3. Is it Saturday? Is it Monday? Is it Wednesday? You know, no one has any idea what's going on there, whether you're coming or going, up or down, or what's going on.
Yeah,
Every week,
exactly.
every week you have a different regulation, a different law. I mean, it's just complete chaos. How can anyone follow that? I just makes no sense whatsoever what they've been doing over there in the UK. There's no, you know, proper regularity in anything or consistency in anything. I just can't make it out. It's like, I mean, Boris, what the hell is he doing?
Yeah. He said, Danny Lyon says, big up to you as well. He says, 2021 will be the same. It's getting worse. Do you know what it is, right? I'm going to say this now, right? Because a lot of people are going into mass hysteria over this new variant. Let me tell you, there's no difference to this new variant. The only difference is it spreads faster. That is the only difference. There's no more severe infection. There's no you know, it's not a new virus. It's the same virus. It's just mutated. A lot of people don't realize that viruses mutate anyway. And when you look at it, there have been 7 mutations of this since it started, but they haven't been reported. The only reason this one's getting reported is because it's spreading quicker. It's the vaccine is still going to work on it. The other vaccine's still going to work on it. So yeah, let's all just not go into mass hysteria and just listen. The media like to play on things because it's the topic of conversation that's going on at the moment. The media
clickbait.
The media likes to scaremonger, and you know, listen. Granted, now it's serious, but all the scientists are saying once the vaccine is being rolled out to enough vulnerable people, they're saying by Easter things are going to look a lot different. So yeah, let's just all just take a little bit of have a little bit of perspective and a little bit of reality when it comes to this, because you know, they like to keep us gripped in fear, because a nation
fear sells.
Yeah, a nation gripped in fear is more of a compliant nature, and you know, a nation, you know, and that's, we just need to just take a, when you think about it logically as well, there's so many people that get the flu as well, and there's mutations of that every year, and nobody bats an eyelid. So you know, let's
keep things in perspective. Exactly, keep things in perspective. Definitely, and like you say, the new strain that's there is one that they've known about this new strain for a long time. It's been around for a long time. That's why we've been seeing a lot of these new peaks, because it's more contagious. But just because it's more contagious doesn't mean it's more dangerous. It isn't. It's actually less dangerous, according to the science. So so let's keep things in perspective. It's good to try and not, you know, spread it as much as possible. Of course, you know, try and stay safe with everything. But you know, it's you know, as you say, we've got to keep things in perspective. It's not more dangerous than what we already have. But even though the media will try and portray it like that, because the media's completely changed now. The media today is all about selling, right? They've got to sell advertising, they've got to sell clicks online. So they need you to be clicking on all their articles and sharing all their articles. And the way they figured out how they do that best is to get people riled up and get people scared. And that's how they sell their advertising and their sponsorships. So unfortunately, you know, it's the way it is. People just need to realize, keep perspective, look at the science. And just make sure you follow the key information from the independent science. You know, there's a lot of independent science going on out there. It's better to follow that, because the scientists, the government, are using a complete bollocks. I mean, they're just following the government agenda. They'll just do whatever the government says, basically.
Sir Patrick Vallance and Chris Whitty, who's about as witty as a cheese sandwich. Let's. Do you know what? The less said about, oh my god, it's just it is. It's just. And Boris doesn't have a clue. Did you see as well, right? Yeah. There's a group. There's one guy, and he names himself Cunt and the Gang, right? Yeah. And he's done a song about Boris Johnson, and he said he's trying to get it to Christmas #1. It's currently in the UK top 4. Apparently BBC have banned it because it's an explicit song, but it's already in the UK. It's in the UK chart. It's in the top 4. And they threatened to take all his social medias off as well because he was going in on. But yeah, it's total mad. It is total. It's total mad. But listen, you just got to make the best of it you can. You just
of course. You've got, of course. I mean, people have to remember in all of this that there are people who you don't know who will react very poorly to the virus. Unfortunately, there's not many. There's very few. So we shouldn't go around being completely scared like we've got Ebola or something like that, of course. But at the same time, it is good to, to just follow the guidelines, keep your distance, wash your hands, try and not gather into too many people at once, because unfortunately we don't know. There are people, not many, but people who we don't know, they don't know, react very poorly to this and become very ill and can either die or they'll get long-term adverse health effects from this, So that's what we've got to keep in mind with this, that there are people out there who do adversely, react to this. So we just need to be a bit careful and mindful of that. But of course, at the same time, we shouldn't go around thinking it's Ebola and you can't do anything. We just have to stay indoors all day long. I think that approach is completely wrong as well, So just keep things in perspective. Don't get too scared. Just relax and do the right things. And I think we'll eventually now towards the summer get back to normal when all the vaccines been given out. So hopefully the sooner the better, because I know we're all fed up with it. Everyone's fed up with not being able to do things like they used to. It's been a terrible year, 2020. My God, I mean, there's so many things I wanted to do this year that I haven't been able to do. Trips and things I want to get out and do with friends and family, and it's just been terrible. It really has, and I'm sure it's been the same for everyone else as well. In the chat, and so it's 2020's been terrible. I just hope we get back to some kind of normality in 2021.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely. Big up everybody watching. Currently 18 people watching.
It is, mate. You are funny tonight, mate. You are funny. Oh my God. Yeah. You don't want to see that, though. I tell you, that's something you don't want to see. What Letitia's posted there, you don't want to see that, because that is not a good sight. My God.
Oh, it's just mad. But you know what it is, though, Sam, as well. It is just this. A lot of people are saying that this Christmas is different and that, but I'm sort of looking at it as the opinion that you can still have a good time even though there's all these restrictions in place. At the end of the day, a lot of people are moaning that nothing's open, and it's sort of like, well, nothing's open anyway on Christmas Day. Do you know what I mean? Like,
I mean, around Christmas time, exactly. But I think if you think about the months before, I think people are a bit fed up with the months before. Depending where you are, you can't really do things as normal. We haven't been able to do things as normal for months, have we? Really? I mean, depending where you are, of course. That's the shame of it. But yeah, like you say, it is true. Christmas time, nothing's open anyway, so you're just indoors Christmas time, eating yourself full and drinking yourself shit faced anyway, aren't you? So normally anyway. What about Claude? Is he coming back, or has he disappeared, or
I haven't a clue, mate. I haven't a clue.
Oh, okay. Right.
But you know what I was going to do as well, and it might be a good time to do this. I was going to post the link, the StreamYard link, in the chat, and if anybody wants to come on,
do that. Yeah, it'd be nice to see some new people come on. Don't be scared.
Let me try and. I'm going to get this other pair of headphones out so I can do this. So yeah, what I'm going to do, guys, is I'm going to post the link in. I'm going to post the link in. So if anybody wants to come on and have a little chat with us, I've tried this a while back as well, but never got much response.
People are too scared to come on. Too scared. Don't be scared, guys. Look at me. If I could come on and do this, anyone can.
You don't.
I mean,
you don't
Jesus,
have
you
to.
don't need to be special.
You don't have to come. You don't have to come on camera as well.
That's true. You don't even have to come on camera. You can leave the camera off and just talk. You know, you just have the avatar on and just talk if you want. If you don't want to show yourself, you can do that in a setup before Daniel brings you on. So, you know, it's easy, guys. It really is. Don't be scared. Come on, have a chat with us. It'll be fun. Some of you subscribers and regulars in the chat, be nice.
Yeah. Right. Let's.
Do you want me to do it, or I can do it if you want.
Yeah, go for it, Sam. If you've got it.
Yeah, I think I got the link copied. You see, so I'll just go in and do it.
So, guys, when you come in, just put your YouTube name in the StreamYard. You know where it says what your name is. Just so we know who you are from your YouTube name. But yeah, come on and have a chat.
Right, I'm just gonna go in there and do it now.
You know, it's Christmas. There's no.
I just need to go. Actually, the link has disappeared. But don't worry, I'll sort it out, Daniel. I'll get it done for you.
But yeah, smash the likes as well, guys. We are currently on. Let's have a look. We're on quite a good number of likes. So yeah, big up.
Smash the likes, smash them.
There's currently 16 people watching, which is fantastic.
That's great.
Christmas 37 likes, guys. Big up each and every one of you. And there he is. There is Claude. There he is.
There you go. I've had a lot of problems getting through here tonight.
Yeah, do you know what it is, Claude? I was about to add you in and you disappeared. I was like, as soon as I clicked add stream, you disappeared, and it must have been
because of the Christmas. Because a lot of people are losing. I was on Lee's thing earlier, and he couldn't get the chat up. But so I think a lot of people are having problems on this tonight. I don't know what
StreamYard, mate. It is absolute StreamYard. It's StreamYard.
Hello, sir. Hello, Sam. How are you?
How you doing, Claude? You all right, mate? How you doing, mate?
Not too bad. How are you?
Yeah, I'm good. Thank you. Merry Christmas to you.
Well, yeah, Merry. I don't think it's a great Christmas this year, but
same here, mate. I'm by myself at the moment as well. Normally, families back in the UK.
We're all It's hard when you're on your own. I'm on my own as well this year, so.
That's why I thought I'd do this as well. I thought because there's a lot of people on their own.
Great. It's really good.
You know, just to break it up for them. I know Kevin's on his own as well over there in Malaysia.
I've got the old Jack Daniel.
Oh, there you go. He's a good companion, old Jack Daniel.
Claude, mate, you're on the JD. Do you know what, mate? I
like his glasses. I love his glasses.
I've got 2 liters. I got 2 liters.
And I've got a few bottles of Prosecco for tomorrow. So
you're covered. You're covered.
Yeah. So it's not been a great year, has it? Not just football wise, in general, is it? Really, it's been a horrible year. I don't think 2021 can be any worse, can it?
No, that's true. for us, I hope it can't get any worse. Anyway, I mean, Jesus.
Do you know what? It's worse for the pandemic, but it's doubly worse if you're an Arsenal fan because you just don't get no hope, do you? Do you know?
I don't think everyone, and I believe the manager should go, by the way, but I don't believe it's just a manager problem. I think if we're going to get rid of anyone first, it's the people behind him, like not Kroenke so much as the recruitment staff in there, like Vinay, Edu, they should all clear out. I think we need to completely structure the board completely, get people that know what they're doing football-wise, and then get a good manager in and then sort it out. Because I think whatever happens, you get Arteta out, the next guy is going to come in with this same board, and it's going to be the same shit. So I don't, they're not going to employ the right people. These people that Edu and all they're interested in is an agent's fees, getting the money, and that's it. Bang. That's why we've got Willian, Louise, and all these players in when they should not even be anywhere near this football club.
True. The recruitment's been shocking for a long time, hasn't it? It's
So
the money's been there,
until we sort that out, Daniel, it's no good saying just get Arteta out. I think we need to sort out upstairs as well, mate, because otherwise, and that's the problem. We've got an owner that doesn't know anything, he's getting badly
Exactly.
He's putting the money there, but they're spending it on crap.
Yeah, the recruitment's terrible. The recruitment's terrible.
It on crap, Daniel. They're spending it on crap.
They are.
Let me go back. We could have got Van Dijk and at the time Kante. Yeah, we ended up with Xhaka and Mustafi for the same, roughly the same price. See, this is what I'm trying to say. It's ridiculous, absolutely ridiculous. What's going on at this football club, man? It goes back to Wenger. It goes all the way back to Wenger. All this crap that's happened.
That's when David Dean left, isn't it? When David Dean left with Usmanov, then they brought Gazidis in, didn't they? And that's when it all went pear shaped, really, isn't it?
And what?
Yeah, they're all coming in. There's Nitesh.
and what's happened is, as you say, those two players. You look at them two players, and the two players we got. It's shocking, and that's what I mean. And I say it again. I'll say it again. Until it's no good just getting the manager out. It's get these people behind him, like Edu, Vinay, out the door straight away. Put someone like David O'Leary as chairman. Put Mark Overmars as a director of football, and get a proper manager in. And
Claude, do you think because a lot of people are suggesting as well, there's some divided on this. Would you, if they sacked Arteta, would you take Thomas Tuchel?
No, because it's not a case of the manager just changing the manager. It's not. I want Arteta out, but I also think Thomas.
Tuchel.
Is he going to do any better? He's failing at PSG, isn't he? He's out there. He's out now.
Is he really failing though? Because when you look at what he's doing, he's 1 point off the league. The only reason he's sacked because they haven't won the Champions League, which is ultimately why he's out of a job.
Yeah, but it's a French league. Remember, let's
it's the French league. Yeah,
I know at the players at his disposal as well. I don't know. It's a difficult one, really. I don't think he's the right one. No, I don't think.
Yeah.
I would go someone that has done it in the Premier League, that has got some sort of credential in the Premier League. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. That's why I would like Benitez personally, because he's worked down at the top. He's worked down at the bottom end of the table and the top end of the table.
Well, he'll definitely fix the problem. He'll definitely get them more organised. That's for sure.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know what that was all about the other night. I mean, I feel sorry for that goalkeeper, but then he shouldn't be there in the first place.
Yeah.
Who the hell brought him in? I know it's a dude, but who decided?
This is where the problem lies. The people like the recruitment who are getting in players because they're taking the money, and that's what's happening. I don't know how this keeper's gotten even into Arsenal. He wasn't even getting into his team. He was second choice at a team that's not even in the top league in his country. So I don't understand it. I really don't. I don't get it anymore.
No, it's a very strange one. That one, very strange.
Don't get it, mate. It's not. But having said that, the first goal, you've got to look at Mustafi as well. What's he?
Of course.
And you know what? Also, why are we playing Mustafi? He's doing no good. He's doing no good to Gabriel, because Gabriel's now losing a bit of confidence, and he's a young guy. And I saw this happening because young centre halves need experienced players to coax them along. Yeah. We've got players that want to be out of the football club. They don't want to be part of the football club anymore. Why are we picking these players?
Exactly. And that's down to the manager. Yeah. That again is down to the manager. He's picking the players.
Why are we picking them? Why is Kolasinac?
Net bunker.
You got Natish. Sorry, Natish.
Wi-Fi bunker.
Natish, you there?
Nitesh, are you there? You're at it. It says you're in.
I'm lagging.
Earth to Natish.
Houston, we have a problem.
Nitesh's lagging like Arsenal right now.
No, his connection's terrible.
But yeah, guys, keep smashing the like button. We're on 41 likes already. Come on, keep smashing that like button.
Yeah.
And yeah, big up all the guys that have subscribed as well.
Yeah, if you're not subscribed, make sure you're subscribed. Hit the subscribe button.
Yeah, I'm going to bring in somebody else as well. Bargav as well. Else. Yeah, Bargav's joined us. So let's bring in Bargav. I said I posted the link Sam posted the link in the chat. So anybody want to come on and listen? It's Christmas. You know what? Spreading the cheer. Oh.
Make sure you press the right buttons.
Yeah, I muted his mic.
Hey,
Bargav.
How you guys doing today?
Welcome to the channel.
It's great to finally be on a stream with you guys.
Yeah,
where do you live? Where do you live, Bargav?
Where are you from?
Where do you live?
I live in Orlando, Florida.
Oh wow!
Okay.
Wow!
Lovely. What's the weather like now there?
It's pretty sunny, actually.
Nice.
What time is it over there, brother? What time is it over there now?
The time is 3:47.
6 hours behind then, yeah. Well, me 5 hours got behind the UK. Yeah, cool.
Yeah,
cool,
I've been to Orlando's a nice place, man.
I like Orlando. Yeah,
it just gets too humid in the summer. Yeah, like literally, you just walk out and the heat hits you. It's mad. It's proper insane.
All the theme parks they're amazing. Those theme parks, wow, Islands of Adventure and all of that. Wow, that's real cool.
Yeah, I mean, I'll be honest. Like, I still would trade that where I'm at in life for going to an Arsenal game every week, though.
I can see that.
No, you
not now.
No, you
not
wouldn't.
now.
No, you wouldn't.
Maybe not this year. But like, I mean,
no, you wouldn't.
But most days, I would love to like. I still can't wait to experience my first Arsenal.
We'll watch this crap, and I'll come over there. Yeah, we'll do a swap.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, man. Like the theme parks get old. The beaches are nice though.
Mm.
No,
yeah.
I'll tell you.
Yeah, I mean, a trip to the Emirates is always fun, isn't it? If you've never been there before. So yeah, you probably want to do that for sure.
I suppose if you've never been to the Emirates, it's quite a novelty thing, you know, like.
Yeah, it's amazing the first time you do it. It always is.
I will say that though, when you go every week, you do take it for granted, and the people.
Yeah, it's not the same, is it?
Yeah, like the people that that can't go, that would love to go. I remember my first time; it was just absolutely all inspiring. But now I'm just like, what's this crap I'm watching? Do you know what I mean?
You take it for granted after a while, don't you?
I think Letitia's back in, Daniel. If you want to see if he's coming.
Yeah, I don't. Let me try, because no, he's not there.
Okay.
He's saying he's in
no,
there.
He's not there. I don't know. Nitesh's Wi-Fi is acting like Arteta right now, just inconsistent.
So Barga, tell us, how did you become an Arsenal fan?
I became an Arsenal fan during college, actually. My first ever game that I watched was the Champions League final.
Right.
And then
okay.
After that, I started watching. See, the U.S. finally picked up like Premier League on the Premier League. NBC started showing games every weekend, and then I became an Arsenal fan. Probably like the best games were like. Do you guys remember the game when Adebayor scored the winner at Man U?
Oh yeah, 1-0. Yeah.
1-0.
Yeah.
2007.
We were down in the league back then too.
I think it was 2007. I'm not sure.
2007. It was 2007. So then I went when I was in college. I went to like the pubs every weekend just to experience the culture. And then I became an Arsenal fan. We all have our struggles with Arsenal, right? Like, I mean, it's up and down every year. And then I still hate losing. I still hate that we gave up our best players, Nasri, Van Persie. They're all big like misses for me. But I became an Arsenal fan because we had like the way we played. It was the best thing in the world back then. We were like the team that everybody wanted to join, if that makes sense. Like we were classy about how we conducted ourselves. I became an Arsenal fan because of that, actually.
So
did play better football back then.
big up everybody in the chat. Lots of people bigging you up, Bargav. Liam saying, "Hope you four have a good Christmas." So yeah, lots of people bigging you up, Bargav.
I appreciate that so much, actually. Like, it's my first time ever doing a stream. It's actually like it's a blessing, actually. I mean, I can't believe my first stream is with Claude.
Yeah, you got Claude on here with you. It's good fun. Yeah, it's great. Great to have you on.
I'm no different to anyone else on here, mate.
Yeah,
just a football fan like everyone else on this stream. Listen, you've been on my. You've been in my chat, haven't you, as well? Haven't you? I'm sure it's you on my chat. Have you been on my chat?
Yeah, I mean, I come there like I usually wake up at like 6 o'clock, so yours is the first one that comes up here like at 6 o'clock. So I love watching your chat. For me, it's like early morning, so it's it's the first bit of like the Arsenal news. So, and it's always really fun. I mean, the panel you have now is very balanced, if that makes sense.
Like to say that, yeah. The arguments I have with Terry at the moment is, yeah. I know what you mean. I do understand what you mean. So, am I right that 2007 up until we beat them this season at Old Trafford, was that 2007 the last time we won up there in the league? I think it is. I think we played them and beat them. I think in the league, in them years without beating.
True, I think so. Yeah. Yeah, 14. Because it's 14. They say it's 14 years, wasn't it? Something like that. 13 or 14 years. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, Welbeck had like a winner in one of the games at Old Trafford.
I think that was a cup game, wasn't it?
That was a cup game.
FA Cup
That
game.
was the FA Cup. Yeah.
I think that was FA Cup 2015 or 16. That he had it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. Actually, it was the header. It was the header with Welbeck.
There's Nitish.
Yeah.
Is he back or is he not?
I think he's gone beyond the post here. I think
he's gone beyond the post.
Yeah. Are you there, Nitish? You are. Can you hear us?
Are you there, Nitish?
Speak, mate. Speak.
Oh, he's lagging very well behind.
You're there.
Dial up. Do the dial up on that.
I can hear you.
There you go. This is. Oh.
Are you on dial up over there? Are you on dial up?
The old one. The old dial up.
Are you on dial up over there or something?
I think it's before then. I don't know what it is. Got a hamster on a wheel or something. I don't know. So Bargav, I saw you was talking earlier about Tuchel. So what do you like Tuchel then? Would you prefer someone else?
For me, I really wanted Tuchel actually for a while. I mean, what he did with Neymar in the Champions League, I thought it was a very good system that he ran in the Champions League. I know it was all knockout stages. Neymar is a false nine. I feel like he knows how to handle big players. And Emery and Arteta the biggest criticism so far has been man management. So in that regard, like I think like Tuchel is like an upgrade on Tuchel is like a no-brainer upgrade on both of those two, and he's just as cheap. So he's I think he'll be a good like fit for Arsenal.
Interesting. Well, I think we need to get in someone who knows what it's like to be in a challenging situation like this. I prefer Benitez.
I would take Tuchel. Do you know what? Benitez would be my first choice because I think he'd be the perfect manager to get in to kind of to steady the ship because he'd done it at Newcastle. Not saying that we're any kind of worse than Newcastle or anything like that, but he'd done it. He'd done it at Newcastle. He'd done it at Chelsea. I actually would take Rafa Benitez. I think he could really fix this team. Maybe not long term, but just to get us through the season. I think maybe for like if we did sack Arteta and get him in between now until till May or June, he could really make a difference. As considering when you look at it, we're in everything. We're still in everything bar the Carabao Cup. We're still in the competitions that we could achieve our targets, which is Champions League football. Which, when you look at the situation, okay, our league form is a bit shit, but even when you look at that, it's still quite open. If you got in the right manager who could give these players a kick up the arse, because the thing is that we're not. I know, like Claude, I completely get what you're saying about getting these people at the top out, but in all realistic. When we look at it realistically, is it going to happen?
No, that's the problem, Daniel. What I'm trying to say, Daniel, is the problem is you can get a different manager in, but do you trust these people to get the right man in? I mean, it's no good.
No.
What I'm saying it's no good getting rid of Arteta and bring in someone that could even be worse.
No, I don't trust those people. But how are we going to get rid of these people? Do you know what? Do you know what? I don't actually blame the Cronkies for appointing Arteta.
No,
and the reason why I don't blame the Cronkies is because I reckon you've got someone like Raul Sanelli, who was in charge when Arteta was appointed, along with that useless prick Vinay. Go into the Kroenke saying, listen, we think Arteta's the right guy. And because Stan Kroenke, he doesn't understand nothing about football, he's probably just gone, yeah, cool, yeah, sign the contract, I'll pay him whatever. And that's the problem. I think the problem isn't the Kroenkes. Yes, they probably should come out and clarify a lot more than what they're doing. But the problem is below that with the recruitment team, maybe not the recruitment team in terms of like the recruitment team in terms of players, but the people below the Kroenkes, the Vinays, the board members. And do you know what? This is why our club will never let any proper legends near the board or near the infrastructure at Arsenal, is because if any proper legend was in and around this club, they would absolutely they wouldn't stand for this. Could you imagine a guy like Tony Adams being in and around the club and putting up with what's going on at the moment? He'd probably be arrested for an assault charge. Do you know what I mean?
No,
and that's why they don't have anybody of note in and around the club.
Yeah, I think what the board are now relying on now, I think what they think, and I think what is in Arsenal's favour, that there are a lot of teams below them. I think are quite worse off. You know what I'm saying? So what they're relying on is they know that 3 or 4 wins, 2 or 3 wins together, they'll get out. They'll just climb the table and they'll be okay. You only got if you look at it, look at Leicester now. They've had 5 defeats and they're still in second because they put a run of games together. Second place Leicester with 5 defeats already this season. So I think they're relying on Arsenal to get in. They've got Brighton, West Brom coming up, haven't they? They're relying on them to get them wins against them, and that will shoot. And as long as they're mid-table, then they don't have to worry about it until the summer, and then they have to make a decision because whether they. But I wouldn't be surprised if they didn't make any quality signings in the winter. I think we'll be going after loan deals, to be honest with you, in the January transfer window. It's a very hard time to get quality players. January is a very hard time because no one wants to let them go. You don't just get, unless you really put the money out there. The Lille president will ask for every single penny for a while. He won't just go for cheap, and I feel.
Do you know what? I actually don't think Awar would be good for us. Like,
I think we need more than one player, to be honest with you.
But you know what? Like, the thing with Awar, he's a decent player, but I would sooner, and a lot of people I know a lot of people dislike this, and when I said it before, but I'd rather go for a Coutinho than an Awar, just simply because I just think a Coutinho would really improve the creativity in our midfield. Maybe not get him on a long-term deal, but maybe put him on like a year's contract or or just give him some sort of deal because he is coming to the end of his career as well. Coutinho, but I don't know. I look at Awar and just think, is he really proven? He's doing it in the French league, and is he really all that? I think he would struggle in the Premier League, if I'm being honest. When you look at all the top journalists who watch him week in, week out, they all say that he's great, but he's not the finished article. He's not going to be this saviour that we're looking for.
Yeah, someone's just put up there. Moving our Highbury was, we was really doing well at Highbury. I think that pitch at Highbury suited us as well. And
small.
Yeah, it did suit the way we played, I must say.
But Highbury was too small, though. The stadium was too small. The problem with Highbury was too small, stadium.
Yeah, but Chelsea are surviving on 42,000.
But that's because they've got Abramovich, isn't it?
Yeah. Well,
if we hadn't gone to... If we hadn't...
you say all that. You say all that, they've got Abramovich, but their net spend and Arsenal's net spend is not far apart.
No, but you look at the revenue streams. I mean, Arsenal, their match day revenue is much higher than Chelsea. We bring in a lot more money each match day, and that is important.
Yeah.
You can't have a 38,000 seater stadium, go and compete against the top teams in the world.
Yeah, but the trouble is, we were competing. We were at least competing.
Yeah, but then times changed, didn't they? Then
not so much in Europe, but we were competing in the league, and we're now moving. Have gone completely the other way.
But now you need to compete. You need to compete now. You need an oil shake, don't you? That's what you need today.
Yeah, but the trouble is, it's all very well saying, and I'll say it again, right? It's all very well saying that, but if we'd have bought the right players with the money, the money that we if my old man gives me 100 quid to spend, I'll go out and I'll spend it on shit. Is it my old man's fault or is it mine?
It's yours. I agree with you completely, Claude.
You know what I'm saying? And it's the same with, we had the chance to get there was Van Dijk, as I said before, Van Dijk and Kante.
Yeah.
Roughly the same amount of money, in fact, less money than the two players that we bought in, Mustafi and Xhaka.
Yeah.
Look at the difference between them players.
Exactly. I agree with you completely. I think everyone agrees with you as well. It's
why is
recruitment.
everyone going on about the owner not putting the money when the owner's putting the money? The problem with the owner,
because people are misinformed.
The problem with the owner is he's naive. He doesn't understand football.
He doesn't have the control.
And he's getting the wrong advice, and he's putting the wrong people in charge.
Yeah.
of the football club.
Well, that's what's happened, isn't it? Stan Kroenke has let his son sort of be, CEO sort of thing, but then they've just gone and said, okay, let's employ these people to run the club for us.
And
But they don't know. They don't have the know-how. They don't have the know-how of what should be done and what shouldn't be done. Right? That's what they don't know.
And also, then you've got a situation as well where people who are in there are making money with agents and the rich.
Oh yeah.
Why do you think?
That's why Raul went. That's why Raul went. That's why Raul went. They saw the money he was making.
Why do you think Willian and Louise are Arsenal? Because they want to win. Want to win? No, it's not because of that. Because they're nice. They've got a nice, comfortable restaurant in London. They won't move out.
Yeah.
Live their lifestyle in London without having to move.
And they got the same agent as Adu's friends with the agent. So
and who gives the contracts? Who give them the contract? Chelsea weren't going to give them contracts. No.
Kia came out and said that I didn't bring Willian to Arsenal. It was Arsenal who wanted Willian.
Yeah, but it made it easy though, didn't it? It made it very easy to get him. So the recruitment's been wrong. Whether it's been Arteta who wanted who or Edu, the recruitment's been wrong all the way, hasn't it? That's where we failed so much. We've brought in so many players who are just not what we need or good enough.
Arteta, right? I'll tell you what, Nitish, Arteta is just a puppet for all these other people. Don't believe that Arteta wanted this or wanted that. He's a puppet for them. That's why they got him in there. Why would they go for a guy with no experience of management other than putting cones out for Guardiola to put him in a job, one of the biggest jobs in the country? You tell me. Because they wanted to dictate to him. That's the reason. We had a chance to buy Ziyech. We turned down. We didn't want him. Yeah, we got a player that they didn't want, what Chelsea didn't want, and they got Ziyech, and we got the player that they don't want. And you want us to progress as a football club? Are you joking me here? Someone is taking the piss here, mate. Someone is actually taking the fucking piss.
I don't get. Do you know what? I think we got absolutely done when we signed Pepe. Listen. I think that we only got him.
There's another one. We overpaid for him.
Yeah, I think we only overpaid for him because Raul was taking a backhander. And
Raul got a big backhander out of that.
His job. Yeah,
he got a big backhander out of that. Yeah,
he didn't want to. He didn't. I don't buy all this. Oh, he left because of COVID, and they got rid of him because of they're streamlining the above Arteta, and they want to make it. They just want to cut a lot of people out. Listen, I think Raul went because he was doing dodgy dealings, and I genuinely believe that, because when you look at the stuff that's coming out, you look at top journalists don't even want to talk about it. Don't even want to talk about the Raul situation.
Yeah, and that also happened as soon as I think Edu took over and one of the board of directors retired. And a new member came in and they checked the accounts and everything was exposed. And the other thing is, the problem is when we compare, it is the net spending that is close to Chelsea. But the thing is, Chelsea has so many youngsters across Europe that they sell those youngsters for a big money deal. And then their net spending goes down because they're also selling while they're buying. Unfortunately, our board could not sell even the players like Torreira. So what will they sell players like Niles and Bellerin? They couldn't even get rid of Torreira. They are not capable of selling. And I have no problem if you're blaming Edu, because I said this one thing, that we let Henrik Mkhitaryan leave for free just by saying that we are getting rid of some bad debt. But we could have made money from his sale. Then Napoli came out and said that we want Socrates for free. And these guys didn't have the capability of even convincing Napoli to pay 10 million or 8 million for Socrates. So he stayed back at Arsenal. They didn't let Niles go, whatever reason. And now he didn't play much as well. And we haven't been able to sell anyone. Torreira, Guendouzi, Xhaka wasn't sold back then. There was no offers for him this time. So recruitment is a major problem. And that is why when I say that I'm not against the manager completely, because I know there are bigger problems at the club.
Yeah, but then this all stems back. If you go back, this actually stems back to when Dean was in charge, yeah, as well. When we let Ashley Cole go, I thought for pittance, really, because we got William Gallas in the deal.
Yeah.
We got William Dallas and a few quid, a few million in where we should have got a lot more out of that deal than what we did. We were absolutely robbed on that deal because we got William Gallas, who's coming to the Aldi, and they got one of the best fucking left backs in the world, and we got fuck all out of that deal. So it's got that went, and that was under David Dean, by the way.
Yeah, that was a bad deal.
That was and so because everyone is praising David Dean, but that was another one. That was another deal that went pear shaped, and it all started from there. And we never recovered. We let one of the best left backs go for virtually fuck all, and we've got crybaby William Gallas in return, who's coming to who was. What is it with us and Chelsea? We're giving up. We're like a fucking retirement home, mate. We're a retirement home for Chelsea now. We're a fucking retirement home, mate. Yeah. It's a joke. David Luiz, Petr Cech was coming to the end. He come to Arsenal.
Yeah.
Should never
Wenger took him.
Should never have played in that final. Never have played in that final.
Wenger took him. He loved him.
Yeah.
I will say though,
Man United get rid of Danny Welbeck. Fuck it, we don't want him anymore. Well, we'll take him off your hands.
Yeah,
we'll take
Silvestre. What about Silvestre?
We give them Robin van Persie, and they win the title. We get Danny Welbeck.
Yeah,
Van Door, mate. This is what I'm trying to say. Mikel Silvestre is another one from Man United. Finished.
Yeah. Henrik Mkhitaryan.
Alex, we give him Alexis Sanchez, and we took Mkhitaryan. You couldn't make it up. The mess.
No. Oh, it's terrible. It is in the contracts we give the players.
What was you gonna say, Bhargav? You were gonna say something.
Yeah, I was gonna say like Claude said earlier, one of the big problems is our spine. Sam, you said this on another channel. It's our entire spine is like inexperienced. The Crockies, not to defend them, but they have spent. They have spent they took over completely in Emery's first year, right? 2018, they completely took over, but they still contributed about £150 million, something along those lines. But the problem was then you have all these deals like Sinelli, so now it's untrustworthy. So they have that issue because they don't know. They'll give the money out, but they're not just going to give out. The Crockies are pretty successful people, by the way. If each family member is getting a luxury mansion and a soccer and a sports team, I would love that as a kid for any family, right? Let's be real. They're pretty successful. So I mean, they do spend. They did spend, but now you have to look at Edu and his dealings. I really don't feel good about. We're at that point now. What I think Edu needs to do though is we're at that point where what West Ham did with the Benrahma deal, which was a loan with an obligation to buy at the end of the year, we can finally do that now, which would make sense. So we can bring in players unless they're saving everything up for the summer. Now, Arteta, I do think he doesn't have the man management skills, so we should replace him with somebody who has man management skills. But I think those two changes need to happen in the next 6 months. What else you guys? What do you guys want to see in the next 6 months?
Oh, no, Arteta out now.
I want to see an improvement on the pitch. That's what I want to see. I want us to see just win one game.
Arteta's the guy picking the wrong teams, picking the wrong players, picking the players who they're out of form, and he's not willing to change it enough. He's not willing to take the chance to change it enough, and it's just getting worse and worse. I mean, we said it was 3 games ago we were talking about this, and now we're in a worse position now. We're going to play Chelsea on Boxing Day. We need a miracle. We need a miracle on Boxing Day. We really do. I mean, it's the way we play, no confidence. I just don't see how we're even going to get a point out of that game unless something all of a sudden really changes like a miracle. That's what we need. But how often do miracles happen? We have to be realistic. So
I don't think we'll get relegated.
No, but it's you look at our fixtures though, Claude. You look at our next 6 fixtures, and you look at them and you think, where are we going to get wins out of those fixtures?
I just feel that we'll get. I just feel that eventually we'll string a few games together.
We have to eventually. Yeah, we can't be at Sheffield United
just to cover the cracks, but.
Yeah,
but then we're back in where we are. We're mid-table.
But even that's not good enough. Even that's far not good enough.
It's not good enough. But the problem is that I cannot see us.
But is Arteta going to do this though? This is the thing. I just can't see Arteta managing to do that with us. With Arteta, I can just see relegation. That's all I can see. I just can't see him changing. I can't see his ability.
What is in his favour? He's got Martinelli now, hopefully coming back.
But he's got to use him correctly, then, hasn't he?
Yeah,
that's the problem.
I feel he'll give us a bit more in his game. I think Thomas Partey eventually will come back as well.
Partey is a good player, yeah.
But he'll give us the edge that we need to get out of the trouble. And
we don't know how long he's out for, though, do we? That's the thing. We've got no information about Partey. They don't tell us anything about.
The only worry is if something happens to Leno, then we are.
Oh God! Don't start with that.
Because then we've got.
What about Matt Macey? I don't get it. Matt Macey looked half decent. What's this kid must be thinking now?
About Matt Macey, as this guy is in front of him, but I don't blame this guy. I feel for him because he's.
No, it's not his fault. Of course not. It's the recruitment.
Arsenal come calling. He's
not going to say no.
Listen, he's in the second division. I don't know what league was it.
France. He was in France. Second level.
In the second level, in France. Yeah. He's not getting a game there, and he's getting a call from Arsenal. He ain't gonna turn that down, is he?
No one does. No one's going to say no to Arsenal. Of course not.
All these Christmases in once, isn't it? But he's coming.
Exactly.
I mean, did you see his positioning for that free kick?
That's what scared me. It was you could see the guy's not a professional top level goalkeeper. You could just see that by the way he positioned himself. That is not down to development. That is down to you're just not good enough. That's what it is. The guy should never. I'm sorry. I know it's really brutal and everything, but the kid should never. And he's not a kid. He's 25.
No, he's not.
When you're 25. When you're 25 as a goalkeeper, you're not a kid.
I didn't agree with all the hate on Twitter
No, of course not. That's always terrible, isn't it? You should never do that. Should never do that. We've got to be brutal as Arsenal Football Club, and he's not a kid. He's 25 years old.
You don't get personal with him. And
no, of course not. But he shouldn't be putting on an Arsenal keeper shirt again. He shouldn't.
If the abuse should have gone towards Arteta, not him. To be
honest. Of course. So all that social media abuse is terrible. It should never happen. I agree. It should never ever happen. But looking at it from an Arsenal perspective, he should never play another game for Arsenal. Yeah. He's just not good enough. He really isn't good enough. You've got to use Matt Macey now. Matt Macey has to take his position.
Sam, if that was Mourinho, he would have took him off at half time.
He probably would. He probably would. Yeah.
There's no doubt about it, in my opinion. He would have took him off at half time.
Probably would. Yeah.
Even Wenger, I think, would have, because he could see that he's not right, so he would have took him off and to save him the embarrassment. You know what I'm saying? But I just think how can I put it?
So Todd says here the situation with Runarsson is the same situation when Arteta is appointed as well. Yeah, you can't really argue with that.
Mm.
Well, it puts us in the situation that poor recruitment now has put us in a situation we have to go out and get another goalkeeper now. We're going to have to go out and spend more money now on another goalkeeper. We have to. We can't just have Matt Macey because that's all we've got now. We've got Matt Macey, and then behind Matt Macey we've got a 16, 17-year-old Carl Hein.
Yeah.
No, the reason Runarsson is up the pecking order is because Matt Macey is leaving at the end of the season. Otherwise,
so we need a new goalkeeper, right?
I think the reason they don't play Balogun is because they think he hasn't signed a contract.
I really hope not, because he shows so much promise.
A lot of rumours going around. He's already
But why would he go to Liverpool though? Because they won't play him. Liverpool won't play him.
But at least they'll probably play him in the League Cup, or at least in the League Cup they'll play him. Like they do play their players in the League Cup. This guy doesn't even play him in the Europa League. Dead rubber.
No, that's
true.
You know, at least give him.
Why would play him?
I mean, if you watch the under 23 games, Balogun has better hold up play, better goals. I mean, most of like Nketiah's goals are like poachers' goals almost.
Yeah.
Like when you watch the under 23s. So like we should send Nketiah out on loan, and between him and like Reece Nelson, if we sacrifice them both and get some money out of it, we can get a quality player in. We should and give a good contract to Balogun.
I'll be honest with you, right? I don't even think sending Nketiah on loan will be good enough. I don't just generally don't think he's for Arsenal. I don't think he's genuinely good enough for Arsenal. I think we've spent far too much time on Nketiah. We've given him too many opportunities. He's not taking them. He's not showing his quality. I just don't think he's good enough. I just think we should sell him, to be honest.
He doesn't suit our style.
I don't think he's any good.
He doesn't suit our style. He's a poacher. We don't play that type of, that type of play. We don't play that way, so we can sell him. He's still young, but he's too old now to be considered a young, a high level prospect now. We need to be able to just say what it is. Just be honest and just sell him on. Sorry, you're not good enough for Arsenal. You don't suit our style of play. Sell him. Same with Reece Nelson. I can give or take. I mean, with him, I can see some promise there, but he's got no end product. Maybe the same with him. And Pepe as well. Get rid of Pepe and Willian, and get a proper right winger. We need to buy another proper right winger, another good one.
I think with Pepe, I think there's a confidence problem.
The poor guy can never get a run of games, can he?
No, that's another thing. He's not been used properly. He's been in and out of the team, and I think he's just affected him completely. I also think that some players, when they come from abroad, they need at least a year to settle in. Even Robert Perez took at least 9 or 10 months before he actually started playing well for Arsenal. So it's not as simple as just dropping in. I feel it's not his fault. The price tag's not his fault.
No, of course not. He's not playing anywhere near enough what he should be. He's nowhere near enough delivering what he should be delivering for me. He's played 60 odd games for us now. I mean, he's got to start showing something.
Yeah. And then you've got, I don't know what's happening with Aubameyang. I don't know if what's happening with him.
Tyrone here says swap Pepe for Leon Bailey.
I don't know what his end product's like, Bailey. I know he's quite good, quite fast, quite good at his feet, but I don't know. I don't know what his end product's like. To be honest,
this guy apparently is doing well in the under 23s. This the guy from Norway.
What's his name? George Lewis. Yeah, they're saying he's good with the ball at his feet, but what is Hutchinson supposed to be very good as well? Hutchinson is another one in the under 23s. They say is very good on the wing. I don't know. We should maybe look a bit more at them.
Curly hair. Who's that guy with the curly hair? I forgot his name.
Can you get the a lot of people telling me you can get the under 23 games on, but I never see it. Where'd you get?
They're on Arsenal's channel, Arsenal FC, aren't they? On Arsenal's.
I never see them. I've looked for.
Do they do all their live games live then?
I think so. On Arsenal, through Arsenal's, you've got to go through Arsenal's.
I didn't realise. I'll have to have a look at that because I've not watched any under 23 because of now you can't go to games at all.
Tyrone says Leon Bailey's got 9 goals, 6 assists in 18 appearances in the Bundesliga this season.
That's pretty good.
That's good, yeah.
The thing is, Bundesliga and the French league against the Premier League, though, isn't it? That's the thing. We keep seeing players come in and they flop, right? They really do.
No, but I want to say, sorry. I want to see Pepe and the other players with the proper creative midfielder first. Then I
Yeah.
will let him. Then sell him off if that doesn't work out. We need someone to feed him the ball because
Yeah.
he's carrying the ball right now.
I thought Ceballos, when I watched Ceballos in the Spanish under-21s a couple of years ago, I thought this is a player and a half, but I thought he could be that creative, and he was very creative because he was just sitting behind, creating chances. He's come to Arsenal and he's gone down. He's gone
Yeah.
backwards. He's gone backwards. He's not that.
I like what Lee Judges said in his AFTV interview the other week. He said he's gone from Danny Ceballos to Fanny Ceballos.
Fanny Ceballos.
Yeah, that was so funny. I listened to that. I was like, oh my god, it's just absolutely hilarious.
Nitesh is right though. Like our biggest problem is our midfield though. I mean, every week nobody gets into anybody else's midfield.
Yeah,
on other teams.
It's true. We're lacking there. We're not using a creative midfielder properly at all. We're just using deep line. We're just using deep line midfielders, or a deep line forward. It's really. Yeah, we need to change. We need to try and get a proper attacking midfielder in there.
I still enjoyed what Emil Smith-Rowe did in the other game.
Yeah, I mean, you could give him a chance. I'd love to give him a chance because he plays with the ball in front of him towards goal, and that pass he had into Lacazette was really nice. I mean, I'd love to see him given a chance, but Arteta's not, is he? That's the thing.
No, I think against Chelsea he might be the one starting. Martinelli.
I hope so.
Martinelli's injured, isn't he?
No, he's back. He's put a post.
Because I think he only got he scraped his leg, didn't he? Scraped it, got swelling.
I hope he's back. Martinelli showed more in 45 minutes than what the whole team have shown all season. I tell you, this kid, if we don't have a sellable asset in 2 or 3 years' time, I'd be very surprised.
Oh, I wish we could keep him.
Not saying that you want to sell him, but if he carries on the way he is, you can see. Yeah, one of the big boys like Barcelona or Real Madrid coming in for him because this guy is a real talent. Talent.
But I really want Kieran Tierney to learn how to cross from Martinelli because he just puts random crosses into the box from the left-hand side and he puts fast crosses. If you saw Martinelli's 2 crosses that he put in the box the other day, they were looped balls. And that is where Lacazette can actually try to head them. Aubameyang won't really head them, but Lacazette can at least head those looped balls. Tierney puts flat crosses across the box, hoping that someone will get a head to it and put it in. That does not work with Lacazette. He misses those. So if Tierney can start putting in crosses like how Martinelli put in, I think Lacazette will definitely get on the score sheet against Chelsea as well.
Tyrone says, swap Laka plus 20 for Moussa Dembele. We need a proper number 9.
Don't think that's not too bad. It's not too bad.
Tyrone thinks why we're not linked with James Ward-Prowse. What do you think, boys? James Ward-Prowse.
I suppose it's better than what we got.
He's a good free kick taker as well, Ward-Prowse. See the 2 he scored against United.
Yeah.
Finally, someone else was lagging.
Sorry. I'm surprised about that, actually.
I'd rather see what Smith Rowe can do first, to be honest, because if we have our own solution, that's the best.
But one problem that you can see with Arsenal is in set pieces, when someone like even Willian or Cedric were taking those set pieces, half the team runs towards the near post, half the team just stays where they are, and some of them run towards the back post. They don't actually have a plan. So we did get in, I think, a set piece coach as well, but it hasn't worked out still with respect to set pieces as well. They don't seem to know what they're doing with respect to set pieces as well at times. And I blame Dani Ceballos for a lot of his inconsistent free kicks, but I could see even Willian, Pepe, and all these guys struggling to get that coordination with set pieces amongst the players.
Yeah, I'm surprised Willian don't take more free kicks. He did at Chelsea, didn't he? What game was it I was watching? What was it game I was watching? And I thought, This is ideal for Willian to take the free kick. It was outside the box, and David Luiz just hit it right over the fucking bar. And I'm thinking, if he was at Chelsea, he'd be taking that free kick.
If you remember the game versus Leeds, where Pepe got sent off, Pepe had made a bold statement in the media that I am not getting opportunities. I want to play more. And every free kick that came to Arsenal, Pepe was the one taking. Willian was just walking away. But still, Pepe couldn't do anything with any of the free kicks.
Yeah. Oh, I don't get it. I don't understand, because when he was at Chelsea, he was brilliant at taking free kicks.
Maybe that is one of the reasons he's not happy at Arsenal, apparently.
Well, he's happy because he got what he wanted. He stays in London where his restaurant is with Louise, and that's why he's happy. This is, that's why he's happy, mate. It's a joke. The whole thing is a joke, mate. The whole thing is a joke. I mean, if you think Chelsea, why didn't Chelsea offer him 3 years? I'll tell you, if Chelsea had offered him 3 years, he'd have stayed at Chelsea. It's all about money. And now we've got a guy now on 200 grand a week, bloody now for another 3 years, for 3 years now. Try offloading him now.
Yeah, Williams like the biggest anomaly for me too. He has like the talent, the skill set, the body to be really good. Part of the problem I do think is like Hazard and like Aubameyang have kept him off the left wing, but he's still pretty underperforming. Yeah, for the amount of chances he gets.
And there's the reason that there is a rumor going around that Aubameyang doesn't like they don't get on as well. Him and Willian. I don't know if it's true, but I don't know.
No, but the thing is, I have seen that he's not able to link up well with our attack. And to be honest, our attack has been out of form. Even if when Willian is not playing, Pepe is playing, they're not creating that well.
But we have the most expensive front three in the fucking Premier League.
We do, but we need to link up. Link up as well. Link up is important, playing as a team, as a unit. Individually, yes, we do. We have a lot of good players individually. A lot of people have said that we are not the 15th worst team in the league in terms of squad. Obviously, we are not.
You look at our wage bill and you look at the players we've got, we should know we're nowhere near that.
Absolutely
nowhere near that.
Yeah.
Ridiculous.
And the thing is, with the players we've got, I know a lot of people keep banging on about the players, but the players we've got, we should be higher up the table.
Yeah.
We should be higher up the table. We should not be where we are. And,
they managed to win the FA Cup, didn't they? They managed to win the FA Cup. Before the season, everyone said we should be fighting for the top four with our squad. And, we're languishing down in the relegation zone. And of course, it's down to the manager. He's the one choosing the tactics that don't work. We need to change tactics. We need to change our lineup.
This is what I was going to come to as well, is that when people say, it's not completely Arteta's fault, it's completely his fault that Bellerin consistently gets in the side week in, week out. It's his fault that Willian gets a start week in, week out. It's his fault that players who have performed like Smith Rowe and Balogun can't even get near the starting lineup. So there's options there that could work. It might not be long-term solutions, but short-term solutions. There's options there with this team that could work. And I just don't think Arteta is getting a tune out of these players. I think he's lost the dressing room. I honestly think that the dressing room's gone. I don't think there's any way of getting that back. I think there's players out there of experience that were buying into what he was trying to do, but are now not buying into what he's doing because he's made poor decisions. And I just don't see that he can redeem himself. And I said the board, if they want to back him, they need to give him 200 million plus in January to fix this, and they ain't going to do that, are they? They're not going to give him 200 plus million because that's what it needs to fix this mess.
Tyrone is making a good point about actually on your chat. 80% of our attack. This is a real problem. We do tend to go down one side of the pitch too much. It's on the left. And it is true, we don't vary it. A lot of our attacks is all down, and that is why teams are sussing us out, because they know where every 80% of our attacks is going down the left. And that's why teams have sussed us out. And that's why they see everyone wants to play us. Everyone wants to play us. I remember years ago where teams feared us. Now everyone wants to play us. No one fears us at the moment. No one.
No, but this season we are more towards the right, and at least in the last 5 to 6 games, we have been totally towards the right. We have barely been towards the left, and Aubameyang not being there at the left has also been a reason for that. We have changed the tactics. We are totally towards the right.
Yeah, come on.
So, hold on one sec. Sorry, guys. Is somebody lagging in the back? Because I can hear like everybody's voices over and over again, like in the background.
Someone probably has the video on, I think.
Yeah, somebody's got the video on as well. Whoever's got the video on as well, can they kind of just shut that off? Because it's
just leave the stream out.
Because I can hear everybody's.
Well, I've got nothing on in my room. No.
Yeah.
I have earphones on, so I don't think it's mine.
Yeah. Oh, Gav, have you got the stream on?
By the way, you know those League Cup semi-finals? Is it one leg?
Which ones? The
League Cup.
Yeah, they changed it. They changed it.
Yeah, but that means that the home team's got an advantage then, isn't it?
Yeah,
it's all the
Champions League as well.
Hey?
It's all the luck of the
Champions League as well.
Champions League is going to be like that as well.
They did it last season, the compressed season.
But they put it in a neutral, didn't they? But in the League Cup, yeah, they did. They put it in a neutral.
Yeah, it was in the neutral venue. It was.
Was it? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
In Lisbon.
Oh, that's right. That's right. They did everything in Portugal. That's right. They put everything in Portugal. Yeah.
Yeah. Apparently, Spurs are playing Brentford at home, and Man United are playing Man City at home, which seems to be a bit naughty, really, because that don't seem right to me.
No, that's true.
Team has home advantage.
That's true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Apparently the League Cup final is not until the 28th of April.
Yeah, you know why? You know why? Because what they're doing, they're very clever. They're hoping that the pandemic by then will be sort of cleared up so that they can put a crowd in.
Yeah.
That's why they've delayed it. That's why.
That's what they said.
Yeah.
But then that should be okay, then, shouldn't it? Because if everyone's crying out, they want crowds back, then surely that's okay, isn't it?
Right, that's right, exactly. That's why they delayed. That's exactly the reason why they delayed it to April. No other reason, really. But I didn't like the FA Cup being the final with no crowd. It didn't seem right to me. I know.
It was weird, wasn't it? Very weird.
That ain't right. It's not the final. Even the Champions League final was like.
Yeah, that was strange. Anyway, Daniel, I gotta make a move, mate. I gotta head on to another podcast.
Yeah, no worries. I'm gonna wrap up now because we have been going for almost 2 hours.
Nearly 2 hours, yeah.
Yeah. So I'm gonna close the show now.
Okay.
I'm gonna close the show now anyway, Sam. But guys, thank you everybody for tuning in. It's been, I thought I'd just do this little impromptu stream for Christmas Eve and that.
I just want, before you go, Daniel, I want to wish everyone in your chat a happy Christmas. I hope they and everyone here as well.
You too, mate. Merry Christmas. Happy New Year.
A great Christmas. All the people in your chat as well. And wish you all a great Christmas. And I hope
Merry Christmas, mate.
It's not going to be easy this year. I know it's hard for a lot of people. But listen, it's one year we have to suffer it. So, but enjoy what you can and have a few drinks, enjoy it, and that's it. And wish everyone great Christmas.
Yeah.
Too,
and Sam, do you just want to tell everybody where they can find you as well?
I got a small channel. I'm nearly up to 100 subscribers now, actually. Sam Greenwood TV. Just go and check it out. I normally do late night chats about Arsenal, some quizzes here and there, but I'm mainly on everyone else's channel, really. But but anyway, Sam Greenwood TV. Have a look, subscribe. Be greatly appreciated. Thanks a lot, and thanks for having me on. It's been nice. It's been nice to get together for Christmas Eve. Thanks a lot.
Yeah.
And it's nice to meet you in Bargarth, by the way. I've not first time we spoke. I know you've come on my channel as well and the chat. It's nice to meet you, mate. I've met every one of these before, but I've never met you before. But it's nice to meet you, mate.
Yeah, Bargav, thanks for coming on. You there, Bargav?
Yeah. Thanks again. Thanks, guys. I mean, I'm not really on social media. This is my first ever stream, so it was out of the bloom. So it's been a blessing. I'm glad I was with Claude, though. That's like the best part.
Glad to everyone. No, listen. I don't like all that. Why? Everyone is the same. We're all football fans together. No one is any better than anyone else. We're all football fans together. You know what I'm saying? Everyone has got a right, and Sam's got his own channel as well. Daniel's done really well with his channel. I know Natisha's, he's got his own thing as well. Everyone does their thing, and no one is bigger than anyone else.
Yeah, and Claude, do you just want to tell everybody about your channel?
Well, it's Claude and the Panthers. By the way, I want to thank them as well. They've been a terrific help. I mean, without them, I would be nowhere near where I am today. They really helped me out a lot this year. And Claude and the Panthers. We have a good little arguments now and again. We don't always agree, as you know, but that's life. If we all agreed, it'd be boring, wouldn't it? It would be boring.
Yeah. And Nitesh, everybody, do you want to tell everyone about your channel?
Yeah, I have this channel called Beyond the Post. I guess most of these guys know. And we post content sometimes. I think the echo is back. But yeah, I also have a website called beyondthepost.net, which is doing really well right now. And you guys can check it out. We have cricket and football content, and also Arsenal FC fans on Facebook.
Yeah. So there you go, guys. I think we're going to close the show now. Thank you to everybody joining. Listen, on the road to 1,500 subscribers, so do subscribe if you're new.
By the way, Daniel, before you go, how was your day with your daughter?
Yeah, it was good.
Did you have a lovely time?
Yeah, it was really good, Claude. It was really good. Yeah, apologies I had to jump off yours so quickly.
No, that's more important. I'm glad we spent some time, and I really enjoyed it. And you enjoyed the time. Well done.
Yeah. So yeah, guys, I'm going to close the show now. All have a wonderful Christmas with whatever you're doing. Eat, drink, and enjoy yourselves. And I will be back Boxing Day with the watch along for the Arsenal Chelsea game. So yeah, listen, don't let Boxing Day spoil your Christmas, because it's going to be a nightmare. But listen, all enjoy the rest of your night, and be safe and take care.